Well, good morning, everyone. What a week in Washington where one of the largest spending bills in U.S. history, the American Rescue Plan Act, was signed into law by President Biden. Here to talk about that and more is the Assistant Speaker of the U.S. House, Representative Katherine Clark of the 5th Congressional District. Congresswoman Clark, welcome.
Oh, it's very good to be back with you, John.
Always great to have you. Thanks for making time. You and other Democratic leaders have talked about this bill becoming a permanent change in government policy. Now, beyond things like the child tax credit, which is a hard to displace change in the tax code, what else do you see Democrats pushing to keep on even when the pandemic is contained?
Well, what we are hoping is that the changes that we made in this historical and transformative bill are going to do two things. One, it's going to crush this virus and make sure that we are having the vaccines in arms that we need to safely reopen, that we are continuing to invest in testing and treatment so that we contain this pandemic and any variants, and we are able to safely reopen businesses and schools. And what we are looking for in the future is building on this bill. You mentioned the child tax credit. That is going to lift 12 million children and families out of poverty. And so that is crucial that we make that permanent. But there are also the earned income tax credit, the child care tax credit, all that go to rebuilding our economy, not just back to status quo, but to a more inclusive one, and really focusing on women who have lost millions of jobs in this pandemic and have really taken the devastation of the combination of low-wage work and a loss of childcare and open schools that they need to keep those jobs.
I want to talk with you more about the childcare industry and a bill that you were promoting last year that didn't go through that you're now re-upping. But before we do that, you know, it's hard to believe, I know, what with my youthful appearance, but I lived through the 1970s. And no one who lived through that era wants to see inflation come roaring out of the box it's been in for some years now. How will you contain that going forward?
Yeah, inflation is not something that that will just happen without any ability to control it. And what we are going to do is keep our eye on this and use the financial levers, if we have to make sure that we contain it. But this is very much within our ability to do. And I think what we look at this package with the scale that it is that it meets this historic challenge with historic progress. And that what we heard from economists, from experts on both sides of the aisle, that the risk of underinvestment far outweighed the risks of inflation and overinvestment. And what we have seen is a complete change in focus from tax policy that benefited the very wealthy and the top 1% and the largest corporations to this bill that is squarely focused on families here in the Commonwealth and helping them stay housed, keep a roof over their head, keep food on the table, and help them keep their small businesses open. That is where the focus is going to remain for the Democrats in the House. It's on that American family and meeting their needs.